Welcome to the ParcelPedia podcast, the ultimate guide to all things shipping and business services in Frisco, Texas. From U.S. Mail and FedEx to private mailboxes and packing supplies, we've got you covered. Stay tuned for a special discount code to save on your next order. And now, delivering expert tips and insider insights with a smile, here's your host, James Banks, owner of ParcelPedia.
Shipping internationally can feel as daunting as assembling furniture with missing instructions. James Banks explains how ParcelPedia takes the hassle out of shipping packages overseas while ensuring every item arrives safely. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sophia Yvette, co-host and producer, back in the studio with James Banks. James, how's it going?
Hey, Sophia, I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing well also. So, James, how does ParcelPedia handle international shipping, and what should people know about shipping items overseas?
Well, we handle international shipping just like any other shipment. We handle it with care. Important things about international shipping that customers should keep in mind is that every country is different as far as what they allow across their borders. So a very big tip I give to anyone shipping international is when you bring your goods to ship, don't seal the box. Leave it open. That way we can confirm the contents, make sure that they're allowed in that country. It just makes everything a little bit easier. And you can learn some things in the process. That way, if you ever need to do the shipment again, you know what to keep out or what to put into the box.
Is shipping internationally easier than explaining Texas weather to someone from Europe?
International shipping can be tricky. We take the complexity out of it. You can allow us to look up everything you need. So that's why I recommend just bring the items to us. Let us know what you need to ship, where you're shipping to. We will do all the research, the homework. We'll make sure that what you're sending will get there appropriately and won't get held up in customs. Customs can hold your packages, but when you pack them correctly, label them correctly, it definitely is a way to go around that.
And have you ever had to explain customs forms to someone who thought customs just meant wrapping gifts nicely?
I have had to explain customs forms just in general, yes. If you've ever talked to anyone that's actually traveled internationally, they get it a bit more because you have to go through customs, get in and out of the country even as a human. Your packages, your items, papers, same thing. They have to get checked. They have to be certified, make sure that they're fine to go across the border. But we help with that. We'll make sure that what you're sending is okay and allowed. If it's not, we'll give you the option of taking it out, repacking. And we have boxes, so you don't have to worry about going home, going to find another box. We take care of all that for you.
Do you get a lot of people shipping internationally?
Yes, we actually have a lot of international shipments on a weekly basis. We ship primarily through DHL. I will recommend them as an international shipper, but you do have multiple options even with international. The only times we really see issues is if there's something going on in that country that's just out of your control, and that does happen.
Any tips for making sure grandma's cookies don't crumble on the way to another country?
Padding, bubble wrap, even packing paper is good. And no empty space in the box. I think a lot of times people think, oh, if I have a nice big box, it's strong. But if your contents are small, you got to think about it just rattling around inside there. It's going to be banging around the walls, even if you have it padded up, and that vibration can cause fragile things to break or crack. So you want it to be tightly packed, not too tight, but tightly packed with cushion, and you should be good to go.
What steps do you take to ensure the packages clear customs without delays?
So again, we just do a complete once over of all the items. We check them across the list of that receiving country just to see if there's any restrictions or any prohibiting items. And as long as they're all good and passing and we have all the codes attached, really you should be fine. And even if there is still an issue after the fact, we will always advocate for the shipper as the account holder. We will talk to customs. We will talk to the carrier for you on your behalf and clear things up. Mainly all you have to do is just keep an eye on your email. We'll send you the details and let you know your package is delivered.
And how do you help customers navigate different international shipping regulations? Is there a specific one that they often come across?
The most common one is flammable liquids because that perfumes and colognes get flagged as flammable liquids. And that's one of the most common things known for, like gifts, things you want to send to people you love. And unfortunately, you just cannot. So that's when I really have to tell people, yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. You can ship it through special ways. Typically, they only let retailers do it. So like if a company is selling their product to you, they can do it. But as a person-to-person, consumer-to-consumer, it's very difficult to do. So I'd normally recommend just to keep it out.
And since it's the holiday time, do you guys offer any discounts on wrapping paper or any of the holiday supplies?
So yes, we do offer holiday wrapping. Bring that with a disclaimer that we're young men here working, and while we'll wrap it to our heart's content, it's got that manly touch to it. So it may not have the finest edges and corners on it, but we've done it every year since I've worked here, coming on 10 years. It's been something that we are happy to do, happy to help others. They just don't have the time or the means to do it. We do it here. And we do not charge. We do that free of charge, actually.
Love it, James. We'll catch you in the next episode. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
Thanks for joining us on the ParcelPedia podcast. Don't forget, mention podcast at our store to snag 10% off select shipping services. Stop by at 8992 Preston Road, Suite 110, Frisco, Texas, or give us a ring at 972-335-1450. We're here to make your shipping a breeze. Until next time, keep shipping and smiling.